Glory of God is here this morning to meet you in a new, in a real, in a radical way. And my hope and prayer for you this morning is that you would taste and see that He's good. It's like Tim said last night, once you get a taste of what it means to be an overcomer, you can't settle for defeat. And this morning, you're going to get a taste of what the glory of God is like in your life, and you're not going to be able to go back to the chains that once bound you. Something's changing in the spirit. What's changing in the spirit is your heart before Jesus Christ. Something's breaking, I can feel. It's the strongholds that have held you down for so long. They're breaking loose. God is awakening His purpose and His plans for His life, for your life, right here, Youth Summit 2018 in Jacksonville. So good morning. If you have a Bible, you can turn to 1 Timothy chapter 6. For those of you who don't know me, which is most of you, my name's Hunter. I'm going to have to tone it down a little bit or I'm going to run out of gas in like 5 minutes, just vocally. I've got all the energy in the world, but vocally my voice will run out of gas. So my name's Hunter. I am the student pastor at In Focus Church in Evans, Georgia. I have a great contingency of students here with me this morning. Love seeing all of you guys worshiping Jesus. And I got a phone call a few weeks ago. It was July 5th on a Thursday morning. I was in foggy, cool, chilly Pennsylvania, and Ryan Austin called me, I believe, from probably his bedroom, whatever. It doesn't really matter. He called me. He said, hey, just want to see how things are going with the summit, how your registration's going. And he said, I wanted to know if you'd be willing to speak. And this is my second summit. Last year, I remember, as a communicator, as a pastor, you kind of always want the mic, right? Like guys always you're just like, man, God's telling me this, I want to share it, right? Like every moment, I'm like, please, can I say something? And then these guys come up and God's given them a word. But there's also this, like, you hear Tim Johnson speak last night, and I'm like, dude, I do not want to follow that up. But that's where I am, I'm following that up. So, but Pastor Ryan, he said, I want you to do two things, kind of two instructions. One is I want you to preach on the theme win, right? It needs to tie in with the theme of what it means to win in Christ. He said, two, I want it to be really practical. Okay, and so that's my goal this morning, is to talk about how we win at life in such a way that you can use tomorrow what I'm going to impart to you today. And the truth is that we win at life. The only way we win at life is if we follow Christ. It's if we follow Christ. So I love the theme of this conference, win, because it implies competition, doesn't it? Like, for there to be a winner, there has to be some sort of competition, some sort of struggle, and I am very competitive. I actually don't let myself get fully involved in a lot of things because I've become a very bad person. Like, I'm a dirty, rotten sinner if I get really competitive, because I love to win and I hate to lose, but I think I'm in pretty good company because the Bible is full of this language of competition. It talks a lot about winning and a lot about losing, and the Bible is very clear that we are all headed towards a finish line. Our lives are all working its way towards the finish line, and some of us will win, and some of us will lose. Hopefully, I'm sitting in a room full of winners. Amen. All of you. And Paul, the Apostle Paul, was especially fond of this language. Paul would often talk about the Christian life in his letters that now make up our Bible, much of the New Testament, and he would use the analogy of a runner or a fighter or a soldier to talk about how to live the Christian life. See, Paul saw life as the ultimate competition because it's a competition for your eternity. Winning this competition is of the utmost importance because it determines whether or not you spend eternity in heaven with Jesus or in hell with Satan. Winning this competition is the difference between enjoying the presence of God uninhibited for all time or suffering the wrath of God because you've rejected Him your entire life. So this morning, right now, you need to take this moment seriously.